I made a little banana hat. It's really cute. I'm very happy. It's bigger than my head. I ended up spending a few hours designing a bag. Hello everyone and welcome to another one of my crochet vlogs. If you are new here, my name is Larissa and I crochet plushies, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for being here. This week I have a few things that I want to try and accomplish, but I also am super busy with my non-crochet life, so I'm going to try and make as much as I possibly can because I have been relatively slack with my crochet lately and I'm feeling like I'm missing a part of myself, so I'm going to try and get back into it. So I also want to make some stuff with my new yarn colors. They have been out for a couple of months now, but I haven't been able to make stuff using my new crochet yarn colors just like by themselves without some other yarn colors that I can use to promote on my social media. So that's something I definitely want to try and do. I also want to make another crochet pattern. I'm not sure what I want to make specifically yet. I think maybe either like a monkey or a sea creature of some sorts, or something else. I also want to make some smaller little crochet patterns because I have been really into making keychains and I have just ordered a bunch of stuff online, like findings and little beads to try and like yassify my little key rings and make some super cute bag charms. I'm gonna make a separate video for that by itself, but I do want to come up with some crochet patterns that translate well into keychain style. In this little like Miffy that I just kind of randomly made, I did use thinner yarn, so like size 3 yarn, so of course it is smaller by nature, but I don't really want my bag charms to be that much bigger than this because otherwise to me it's like a little bit clunky and impractical. We can do a bit of both because I know that people do like to carry the big bag charms as well, so I'm going to try and experiment with some smaller little like pocket-sized plushy patterns that I can make. And yeah, so I don't want to sell a big story and then not be able to complete all of that this week, but these are my goals, so hopefully I can get at least some of them checked off the list. Okay, I've decided I want to make a monkey pattern, and this is what we've sketched out. I don't know if you guys can... Hello? Okay, this is what the sketch looks like. I've just whipped this up in about 2 minutes, so don't judge my artistic ability, please. But what I'm going for is that sort of nostalgic, like early 2000s toy vibe with the Velcro. Like, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I have, or I used to have, I still have it from my uncle. He gave me this like monkey plushie and it has the Velcro hands and the Velcro feet and you can like stick it around your neck and like super fun. Love that. So I want to try and make a crochet version of that. I feel like you guys have to know what I'm talking about because I think they were a big deal back then. But I also want to try and do like a sloth, maybe with the long arms. I don't know what other animals have long arms. Monkey, sloth. And I can do like a bundle if I pick like one more. Maybe monkey and sloth is good to begin with. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. I want to try and also make it no-sew or low-sew. I don't know how I'm gonna make it no-sew with the ears, but I think I can do like the legs, arms, body, no-sew. So we're gonna see if I can manage that, and if it looks ugly, I'll show you guys anyways what I come up with. I could just scrap it if it looks terrible, but I think I have a good feeling about it. I think this could be something interesting. I've just finished the first arm. I think I'm probably going to have to make it a little bit longer, but we're just doing this to see. Like, it wraps around my neck, so I think it should be fine. I didn't want to overdo it, so we'll just see how this one goes. This weekend is super chaotic for me, but I managed to find some time this morning to work a bit more on the monkey. I wasn't able to do any more last night because I had to go out, but this is what we have so far for the body, and I am working on the head. I have stopped because now I'm applying for a bunch of graduate jobs and doing all of that, so I'm going to try and prioritize that today, of course, over my little crochet. But we'll see if I can get this finished, hopefully maybe like tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about the body. I think I really need to see it with the head, but I also don't know if I've made the head like the right size so far to go on the body, or if it's too big, or if the body is too long and the arms and legs look a little like, I don't know, a little bit like awkward. So I don't know if it's gonna be one of those like ugly cute plushies or just ugly, or maybe it comes together and it's cute. But I am skeptical but optimistic, so I know that I can definitely make a second version and refine a little bit, but he's like He reminds me of like a character from an old school show I used to watch when I was a kid. I can't remember the name of it. I think like one of the guys from Monster House or whatever that was called. But yeah, maybe I made the arms too long. We'll see, and I think I'm gonna try and do a sloth version because I feel like this is really like fits like a sloth, like the way that the body is sort of standing. I don't know, it really reminds me of a sloth. So I'm definitely gonna try and do a sloth version next. I spent like 3 hours just rewriting my resume because I'm such a perfectionist, and I don't know why it felt like so difficult to write my resume this time and just making sure that I have like every single detail but also making it concise. But anyway, after I finished that, I went shopping with my mom, and then now I've come home and I've actually finished the pattern for like the first draft, and I think I'm actually really happy with the result. And this is the little monkey guy. He was giving very sloth, like I said earlier, and now that I've added the ears, it's definitely much less sloth. So I'm definitely gonna make a sloth version as well. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with it. And I think I might like, you can add like the little Velcro circles to make the hands and the legs stick together like the toys. So I might try and do that. I literally went to Officeworks today as well and I forgot to buy them. But that's on me, so I'll have to go back. But look at him, I'm actually pleased. I was really worried at first when I just had the body that it was gonna be a flop and I was gonna have to do like quite a lot to fix it. But I don't actually know what I would change if I did a second version. So this might actually already be like the perfect little monkey. Maybe I'd make the body slightly shorter maybe, or like less tapered in. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get the sloth done tomorrow because I'm going out again tonight. So I'm gonna, yeah, do that tomorrow. If I get my job application, graduate job stuff all done in time, and I have like quite a few videos to edit, and like I need to film another YouTube video too, so there's a lot to do, but we're gonna try and get that sloth done. But look, yay, I'm really happy. It's a few days later now, and I have been absolutely pumped by work and job applications. It's been like whole days of just no rest of me going through all of my like huge deadlines at work and then some more hours long application processes. So I'm exhausted, but I finally found a smidgen of time after work today, and I've finished the body for the sloth, just another like leggy long twin for the monkey, but unfortunately ran into some troubles. I was using this like slightly warmer toned brown yarn because I wanted to use all my non-scarly yarn, but turns out I didn't have enough, and that was my last skein, so I had to like frog a bunch of the body, so I've decided to just do like the limbs in this warmer brown, and then my cooler toned scarlet chocolate for the main body, and then for the head as well. So it looks a little bit strange, but like it's just a first draft anyway, so I'm like whatever. But this is the head of the sloth for my first attempt. I don't know if he looks a bit scary. At first I embroidered the nose between 2 stitches, but it was too big. It was just like making everything look really small and close together. I should have maybe sewn the eyes a bit farther apart, but then I've added this little plastic nose and I think it's helped, but like he looks a bit scary to me. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because sloths are meant to be really cute, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe I've looked at it too long. Maybe I need to like spend some time away and then look back again. So I haven't sewn the head onto the body yet because I'm like, maybe I want to try a new face, and then, you know, because this body has taken me some time to make all these long limbs and I don't have to do it again. So yeah, we'll have to see. I've also decided that I'm going to do different bodies for the monkey and the sloth if I end up having a sloth that I'm comfortable with actually like selling as a pattern. I'm gonna do a sitting down version and then just like one of the normal bodies where the limbs aren't like crazy long. So we'll have like 3 different versions. I've never already said that, but yeah, so that's my plan. So I'm gonna work on the monkey, the bodies with the monkey first because I'm happy with how the monkey looks. Then I'm also gonna see if I can make some accessories. Of course, we gotta do a banana and then maybe something else. So that's my plan. Also, something really exciting that I got is this little polymer clay charm of my clown pattern. That's my best-selling pattern of all time. And it's got made by 50 Shades of Clay, and she was so amazing to accept this custom from me. I am in love. It just hangs off my little USB. I've added it to my bags as well. It's just such a cute, like tiny little perfect charm. So that is something I'm really happy with. I want to get all my patterns in like charm form, but unfortunately that would cost like a small fortune to get all of them because I do not have the patience to work with polymer clay these days. I used to do it when I was younger, but also I'm nowhere near as good at it as she is. So I definitely want to commission some more in the future, but how cute. In between the last clip and now, I have made 2 different YouTube videos. So the first one I did that's already out is crocheting keychains. I made these 4 super cute keychains. If you want to see the video and you haven't watched already, you can see, I think it'll be 2 videos down my crocheting bag charms video, but these guys are super cute. I'm really happy with how they came out. I'll spare you guys the details because I've already posted about them, but I definitely do want to make more bag charms and keychains. I'm obsessed with like the little rattling as well. I'm a big ASMR girl if you can't tell. And then I've also gotten these giant safety eye pliers. I was complaining about them in my keychain video as well because I was trying to fasten the small safety eyes on using this, and like it's bigger than my head almost. Yeah, I think it is bigger than my head, but anyway, I'm gonna see if it works better with big eyes. Like, I don't know who on earth designed this, but bro, like the back of this eye doesn't even fit. I can't even okay, maybe we'll try with, I think this is like 14 millimeters. Okay, so maybe it can work for like this. But I don't know if it's actually going to be that useful because I feel like the safety eyes that I struggle with applying the most are always the smaller sizes and not the bigger ones. So like, that's a bit annoying. And then I got these resin safety eyes that everybody has been using and talking about. And I think I remember seeing something, a post on like TikTok or something when everyone was doing their crochet hot takes and someone was like, the black safety eyes are boring, like the fun, like these like resin different ones are the ones that are cool or whatever. And I disagree with that take. I think that the black safety eyes are the best and you can't go wrong with them. I think it makes all of your plushies look so cute and classic. And like these resin ones, while they're fun, I think, I don't know, I'm not really drawn to plushies that have the resin eyes. It reminds me very much of like the like TY brand plushies, like the like stuffies that you can get from like your news agency. So I don't know, I don't feel like they look as good in my opinion. That's just my opinion, but I've gotten some nonetheless to see if I can change my mind. Maybe I need to try them out for myself. So I got these like glitter ones and there's a bunch of different colors. These ones were quite cheap. So like the back, you like attach it. It's just like a circle with the glitter on it. And like, you know, it doesn't really matter as long as from the front it looks good. But they're like different colors. I think there's 5 sets. Yeah, there's like blue and green. So these ones, these next ones are the ones that I'm actually excited about because I think these actually look cool. The glitter resin ones with the black like center of the eye, I'm like, meh, I'm indifferent to them. I don't really think it's my thing, but I know that people like them. So, you know, of course I want to try them out. But these ones I'm actually genuinely excited for. I don't know if you can see. There's also a bunch of different colorways of this as well. Look at that. These are like, they're like aura, like holographic or iridescent eyes with the white middles. Like I think these will be really cool. So I want to use them. I also didn't get sizes that were too big. I know that people that use these like resin type eyes use really big ones to like give that oversized look to their plushies. Again, not really my thing. I like to use like smaller eyes, just the black ones. So I didn't want to jump too far out of my comfort zone, but maybe it won't look good with ones that are this small. But anyway, there's also like the darker ones that I got. Like this one's like meant to be a little darker and then this one's like light. Yeah, they're really cool. And these ones are smaller than the glitter ones. So I think one's 14 and one's 16 millimeters. But yeah, I'm really excited to try these out. So the sloth, I think I'm gonna put on standby for a bit because I just can't deal with that right now. It's just not like, I'm not feeling it. And I think the monkey is going to be a bit more promising. So I'm just gonna do a monkey pack and do like maybe 2 more different body types for the monkey so that we can have like 3 different things. If I did that with the sloth as well, it would just be like 6, like it would just be a lot. Like I love my 2 or more in one patterns, but you know, we've got to tone it down a little bit for me. So I'm gonna do that, and then I have 2 custom orders that I need to crochet this week as well, and then do the bag stuff. Like it's just a mess, you guys. But I have to crochet another llama. This is again for the same family. Like any crochet vlog within the past, like since December of last year to now, any single custom crochet order that I'm making is for this same family. So they are my biggest supporters, love them. I'm making another llama, and then I'm making a bunny with a onesie with the name Ella on the back as a gift. So that's what I'm gonna start doing tomorrow as well. And I need to get these applications done so I don't feel guilty crocheting. But yeah, that's the plan. So I completely sidetracked as usual, and I ended up spending a few hours designing a bag. So it's not the bag that I was making before, this one that I'm still isn't finished. It's probably going to remain unfinished for a while because it's so difficult to work into, but I've designed my first ever bag using this just acrylic yarn. I feel like this will drape better with cotton though. Designing bags, I think, is a great way to use up the cotton yarn or scrap acrylic yarn that I no longer need. So this one is like a triangle bag. I don't know if I want it inside out like this, or if I want the like seaming here. I still haven't tucked in all the loose ends, so don't mind that, of course. It's very on brand for me to never weave in any ends, but this is what it looks like with the sides stitched together. I feel like this makes it look a little bit cleaner maybe. And I do want to also make the, use different yarn to also make it less gappy. I want it to look a little bit cleaner overall, but this is a pretty good first draft. I'm really happy with it. It wears quite nicely. I feel like it's a good size, and of course I'd want to use a different color. I'm not a big fan of this color, but I'll definitely be making this one a free YouTube tutorial once I've figured out what I want it to look like. I still need to also clean up the middle part. It's not 100% just yet, but I really need to go to bed. It is almost 11:30, so very late for me, and I've been up since like 6:30, so I need to go to bed. But yeah, haven't done anything else crochet-wise tonight. This one, it took me a little bit of time, but tomorrow I'm gonna get on everything else that I need to do. So I need to be up bright and early so I can have another busy day tomorrow. Looking at the bag in the next day, I think it still needs quite a bit of work, even though I haven't finished it just yet. I think I'm going to have to do quite a bit because I'm still not like 100% happy with it. So I won't have enough time to finish that this week as well with everything else I have to do before I leave for my trip. So I'm just going to put this on hold, but at least we have the base down, and there's a few tweaks that I can make to make it better. But in the meantime, I've ended up spending a bit of today designing a new pattern. Another one, this time an amigurumi, this little dragon pattern. I still haven't gotten onto the monkey bodies yet, so I'm gonna have to do that as well and start on the custom orders. So today's gonna be a full crochet day, but I'm pretty happy with how he is. I still haven't sewn down all the little parts, and I wanna do spikes down the back and the tail as well. So yeah, but I'm happy with this as like a first draft. I definitely want to make a second one, and I think I also want to make a sitting version too, because, you know, I love making different versions, clearly, so I want to do a sitting dragon as well, and we can have like maybe a 2-in-1, like a standing sitting dragon pattern, which would be really cute. And then of course I also will have my maybe 2 or 3-in-1 monkey. I haven't decided if I want to do 3 or 2 body versions. Maybe we'll stick with 2, maybe we'll do 3. So that's what I'm getting up to today, and then I'm going to start on my custom orders, so that's exciting. I also tried to add the funky eyes into this dragon draft, but I just wasn't feeling it, so the black eyes won this time, but I still do want to find something to use these eyes for. This is the standing dragon update. This is what I have. Done the little spikes and the wings and sewed everything where I want it to belong. It's definitely a little bit wonky, so I need to make a second version just to clean things up. And I also want to try a different color variation. I love seeing my patterns done in different colors, but I think I am happy. We'll see if I end up needing to try any other tweaks, but so far so good. I think this is a pretty good first draft. And then I have made the second version. This dragon is basically completely different. As you can see, the parts haven't been sewn together yet. It's still in the development phase, but very nearly done. I just need to figure out what I want to do with the spines down the back. If I want to make it like one long strip, or if I want to do it similar to the standing one as little like individual spikes. But yeah, this is how he's going. I did try these green glitter eyes. I was going to secure them in. It actually did look cute, so I finally found a design that I can work with these acrylic resin eyes, but I ended up doing the black ones just for the draft in case it didn't end up looking cute, because I only have one set of the green, so I didn't want to waste it. But I do think I want to make a second version and maybe make the nose a little bit more pronounced. You can't really see it. It's a very like very subtle nose, which is what I wanted, but I want it to be a little bit less subtle. It's a little bit too unnoticeable at the moment, but I am very pleased. And I also made the arms this way so that I can make little accessories and have him holding something, maybe like a bubble tea, or I don't know, I'm gonna come up with some little extras to have him hold so that it will be more of like a little complete plushie. But I'm gonna go ahead and sew everything down and have this final first draft done. Super happy with these little wings that I've made and the little tail. Everything is going very well for once, so that's good news for me. Okay, the second version of the dragon is finished, the first draft, so I've sewn everything up. I still haven't gotten the little whatever items I'm gonna be making, the extras, to be in the middle here between the arms, but I've done one long spike, or whatever you call it, like the little like crown of the dragon. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I'm 100% on this style. Like I feel like maybe there's too many little spines and they could be like a little bit further apart, but I don't want them to be any bigger because I like this small vibe because the wings are small. Also the wings are uneven. I feel like this one's bigger than this one. I don't know why. I feel like it's because of the yarn, because I think I frogged this yarn and then used it again, so it's gotten like thinner than this side. That's kind of bugging me, so I'm definitely gonna try and make another version. Maybe I'll use the fun eyes for the second version now that I've gotten a bit of a better idea. I still want to try with a different head with the bigger snout, but it doesn't bother me as much anymore right now. I feel like it's really cute. I'm very happy. So I definitely need to think of some accessories, and then I can do a little 2 dragon option. I can sell them separately and then also have a bundle together for cheaper, of course. So yeah, I'm very excited with this. I just got my eyebrows done, so please don't mind how dark they are. They will fade. But I have finished the dragon from last time, as I showed you guys. I have made another version. This time, this one is pink, and they're both holding the different little extras. So this one, the yarn is a bit thicker. I used my brand Teddy Bakery, which is more densely packed than this one. I think this one is Premier Parfait Chunky that I used. So they are different in size just because of the like density of the yarn. I did use the same hook, but this one is a bit bigger in the head, like the beak pokes out a bit more. Other than that, it's like the same height. But yeah, it pokes out a little bit more, as you can see. And then I also changed the spikes. I made them a little bit more sparse. So yeah, I actually do really like both versions. I don't know which one I prefer. I think I have a pink bias, so like I'm gravitating towards the pink one, but I don't know if it's because I actually like the design better or because it's pink. Because I think I do actually like the face, the head that I made of the smaller one. I think there is something quite cute about it. Yeah, I don't actually know if there's that big of a difference anyway, but like maybe I'm thrown off because they're so different in size that it's hard to compare. but I do want to settle on a design before I go overseas so I can do the tester call and everything and make sure I have all the relevant photos I need to include into the pattern, so I can do that while I'm away, because I won't be able to crochet another one while I'm away because I'm not going to bring amigurumi stuff. I'm going to be crocheting like clothes and bags and all sorts of things because I can't be bothered to bring like a whole thing of stuffing with me. So yeah, this is what we've got. We've got the heart, the bubble tea there with really big bubbles, the boba, but that's okay. I think it's really cute. And then I've also got a moon. So we have 3 accessories that can go with the dragon, which I think these are some cute 3 little options. So yeah, that's what we have for the big dragon. We are going to settle on one design very shortly, but I'm not going to do that on camera because we'll be sitting here for a very long time. We have this one, again, recap, that I made earlier. We have the monkey, which I still haven't made the second body for yet, so I still need to find some time to do that. I honestly don't know if I'm going to have time because I've just been absolutely smashed. I haven't been able to film for a few days. I also made the custom order bunny. So this is the onesie bunny that I made using Sweet Pea Plush's onesie bunny pattern, and then on the back I still need to add a name to customize. So I'm going to do that separately with felt. And then I also have to crochet my llama pattern again to add to this custom order. And then I also have the sloth, like I showed you guys. So this one I've decided I'm going to attach to a normal body, not a long one like this one, just because actually it's not that bad, but I do want to make the sloth free because I am gonna make some slight tweaks to it, but I don't know if I'm going to like love it enough to charge people for it. And I do want to be 100% certain that I want to charge people for stuff, you know, like if I'm gonna make them pay for my designs, I need to love it, right? So I do like him, but I don't know if I love him. So we're gonna do a free sloth pattern with just like a normal body. And yeah, well, maybe I'll also add the long body. Maybe I'll also make the monkey free. We'll see, I don't know. Well, it depends on how the other body looks and what accessories I'll come up with for him as well. But yeah, so we've got a free sloth that's in the lineup of my free patterns. I have like at least 3 or 4 that I need to actually make once I get back from my trip. And then we have still unfinished my triangle shaped bag. So this one also needs to be reworked. There is potential though. There is a lot of potential. So I just need to change up a few things. I need to also clean up this middle bit. And then this one, once I finish this triangle bag, this will also be a free tutorial. So I'm working really hard for you guys to deliver as many free patterns as I can, while also having some paid ones on my Etsy because those do really help me. So having, you know, free options for you guys too is something that I love to do. So yeah, this one is exciting. Maybe I'll also try and make some more bag patterns because I have a lot of like visuals in my head of bags that I want to make. And yeah, so we'll have to wait and see about that. But this is what we've got so far. Custom orders are done. So we have the bunny with Ella on the back. I did the best that I could with what I had. I did felt for the name and just cut it out free-handed. So I think it turned out pretty good. And then we have the llama, which they have already ordered one of these before, so this is just another one exactly the same. So these two are going to go off. I'm going to go ship them. And then I've also made some progress on the second monkey body version, so thankfully I've had some time. This is what the second monkey version looks like, with a little tail and a tiny little chubby body. I think it's really cute. It's got this kind of like cartoonish vibe about him because I feel like the proportions, just like a chubby little monkey, which I think is adorable. And then I'm also working on making a pair of overalls and a cute little hat as the accessories for this version. I'm struggling with how I'm going to incorporate these two in the same. I used a little different color for the face, but anyway, yeah, I'm struggling to figure out how I'm going to incorporate these two in the same pattern, like how I'm gonna advertise them, because it's just like, I guess it's like a little like short, like super short one, and then like a super long one. So I think I need to also like figure out maybe like an outfit for him to match, because once he has his like drip, like his hat on and the overalls, or I could just make a hat for him as well and leave out the outfit, because how on earth am I going to get an outfit on this? But yeah, that's what I'm working on. The overalls are like halfway there, and then the hat is next. Hopefully I have time, because I still do have a lot on my plate before I leave, so everything is like crunch time. But yeah, that's what my plan is. Please excuse the messiness of my room. There's only 2 days until I go overseas and I still have so much to do, so it's just absolute chaos. But I have finally finished the overalls and the hat. I made a little banana hat for this little monkey. I'll just adjust it, we'll see. This is how it looks, and the back with a little tail. I was thinking about adding wires so I can curve the tail up, but I can always do that later because that's easy to do. But yeah, I'm really happy with him. And then the hat can also go on this guy, of course, because it also fits him. And yeah, that is the pattern. I'm really, really excited that I actually was able to finish this pattern. So I'm pretty happy with the final result after all of this work that I've put into it. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can run the tester call while I'm overseas, but I'm not too sure because I do want it to be perfect. So yeah, I'm going to probably do all of that when I come back, but they are going to be released, and yeah, that's them all done now. And that brings me to the end of this crochet vlog. The next time you'll see me, I will be overseas vlogging a bunch of crochet travel related things. It'll be something different, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. It would really help out my channel. And if you have any questions or comments you would like to add, please leave them in the comments below. I love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you want to see more crochet related content, you can subscribe and join my little family. Love you guys. Bye.